Hey guys, Jason here from Jason's Works. Just wanted to get a video out. Pro tip number 13. Wanted to go through the process of the mega stretcher. There is a little trick to using it that I found that helps to get those rings as big as you can. And also wanted to incorporate some new upgrades on punches. So have here a 5/8 punch and die. So this is the punch. I'm going to call this the die. It looks like a washer or a spacer for coins, but it's actually hardened tool steel and designed to cut. And it is an improvement on the previous 5/8 because the plug's allowed to fall right through. I'll go through that here in a little bit. And also have something new. This is a 3/4 inch. So if we're doing like silver eagles and the big brass medallions, things like that, it'll allow you to get that narrower band, not such a wide band if you don't want. But yeah, just wanted to go through those things. So what I'll do is go through, I'll punch the 5/8 hole out of the Morgan and then use the mega stretcher to see how big we can get the ring. Also wanted to show another tip from Joshua Jaynes that I learned from him, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so let's get started. Okay, so the tip from Joshua Jaynes. That guy is a rock star. What we got here is paper towel, and you can stack them up, fold them up, and cut. I think these are 2-inch squares. And this may not be exactly what he does, but I try to remember exactly what he did. But this is basically the same process. So you got your Morgan dollar here, Morgan dollar spacer. Take your paper towel and fold the corners in here like so, and then press your Morgan into your spacer. And what that does, a couple of things really. It allows you to protect the detail even more so on the back, and also gets a nice friction fit, because you have to have a tolerance amount, about 3 thou or so, to have everything work. But having the paper towel in there makes it a really nice tight fit. And then, so there's the Joshua Jaynes trick. Here is the 5/8 punch and die. So rather than using this die here, which it can be difficult to get the plug out, have this one here that just have an empty punch housing here at the base. Just throw your die in like so, and then place your coin in like so, and that also gives a nice snug, super tight fit, friction fit in the punch housing. Now you could fold the paper over, those corners over onto the coin, I suppose, but I don't really need to, because I have tape, UHMW tape, on the part of the housing that's going to be pressing down on the punch, or I'm sorry, on the coin. So again, that's how it looks. And you just screw that down tight, nice and snug, and punch away. Just have to make sure you're using the right punch with the right die. And as soon as you feel it give, then you're done. And this will also work on presses as well. So, but you can see that plug just pops right out. And it works the same for the 3/4 inch, because that hole inside is larger than 3/4. So, super easy way to do it. And then of course, to remove, just grab the base of the punch there with your fingers and then lightly tap that punch out, and there you go. Perfectly centered 5/8 hole in Morgan dollar. So now we're going to see how big we can get this, or sorry, fold it and then stretch it and see how big we can get it. But we first want to deburr the inside, of course. That'll keep things from tearing or doing things we don't want to happen. I guess I'll just go through the whole process. Good good practice. Let's see here. So now we'll want to fold this using our folding reduction dies, and then we'll stretch it out as far as we can on the Durston ring stretcher, and then we'll use the mega stretcher to get as big as we possibly can. Okay, you can use a steel starter cone to start the fold. That'll help protect the folding mandrel. And we'll use this guy. I can feel it work hardening, so always kind of take a note of that. I want to make sure that my mandrel is going to be able to pass all the way through that base plate on the arbor press here. You can feel it work hardening, so I'm going to anneal it. Okay, and I'm using the 1.5 inch 17 degree die. Let me see if I can go to the 1.4. No, not quite yet. So I'm going to continue folding in this guy. There we go. Okay, got it folded. So much easier than hammering. Thank you, Adam McKinney. Again, I thank you every time I fold coins now. Anyhow, so that is folded. You can see it's hitting that mandrel. This is at 17 degrees. The dies are at 17 degrees. But you just have contact here on the reed because that reed side is thicker. So now we'll take this. I've got a pretty fresh anneal on it, so I'll probably just see how far I can stretch it on the ring stretcher, and then anneal after I feel it getting work hardened. So, but right now we are size 13 on the narrowest part of the ring. So if I was going for a small size, I could start reducing right now, but since I want to go for monster size, I'm going to continue stretching. So here we go. This is the newer model Durston ring stretcher. It's got a really beefy handle. I can really crank on this thing, which I love. Much better design than the older one. Let me go and show you real quick. There's the handle. Super beefy. It's keyed in, so it's a super strong connection, and you get full expansion on the mandrels, on the expanding mandrel there. So it is an improvement, an upgrade. Got this one at Rio Grande. Way cool machine. Okay, so we've got the coin here being turned into a ring. Now I just like to do 3-ply paper to protect the detail, and you want to take this all the way down so it's the narrowest, and then I just place it over the top here and then press down and it tears through, and then you have paper on the inside, and we'll start stretching. And of course rotate the ring as it comes down so you get equal force coming out along the ring. I can really feel it getting hard now, so I'm going to call that good. Look at it, make sure there's no tears or anything bad. It looks fine. So I'll anneal this, and then we'll start using this guy. Okay, so we are at size probably 16 or so. We're pretty much past that guy, so we're moving on to this sizing mandrel here. Got this at Rio as well, but it goes from looks like 16 to 24. We're at 16 right now. So basically, what we're going to do, slip the mega stretcher on and slide that down as far as we can, and start doing the same thing. Basically, slide that ring down the mega stretcher, but you'll see as the reed starts to make contact with the stretcher, it becomes difficult to slide this down further. So what I found is you take everything off. Maybe take the ring off. Slide that off, and then what you do is actually slide the ring down as far as you can on the stretcher with it off of the expanding mandrel, and then put it back on. You can see the space here, so that's your working space now to stretch the ring further. And then you just slide the entire mandrel down. I'm sorry, you slide the entire mega stretcher down the mandrel as the ring enlarges. And I can feel it getting work hardened again, so I'm going to go ahead and anneal again. It's better to anneal too often than too little, especially when you're really trying to move the material a lot. You can see it's getting really big. We're at size about 19.5 on the narrowest part of the ring. So we'll just keep on going. Okay, we got the ring annealed. We're going to go ahead and slide it down the mega stretcher again and put it back onto the ring stretcher. So that's our working space. I fit the bottom, so I'm going to go ahead and take it back off. Slide it down a little bit further. I can feel it hardening though, work hardening, so got to be careful. Okay, call that's good. Alright, see where we're at now. Size 21.5. So I'll anneal again and keep going. Alright, it's getting big. So we'll do this again. I'm doing reed side up. Squeeze that down as far as it'll go. Really helps to anneal. Go down a little further. You can feel it hardening again. I'm noticing it comes off easier if this rod is slightly up. It catches if it's down too far. Okay, so I'll anneal again. Let's check the size. Wow, 23 3/4. Just a monster. I'll anneal again though. Okay, so slide her on down, repeat the process. I'm noticing it's really wanting to take the form of the 6 splines, so I'm not doing a full stroke with the stretch. Just kind of going, maybe an 1/8 of a stroke or so, and then trying to. I mean, you do have the the 4 splines here, but it seems like it's still taking on the form of the 6 splines. So I could feel it hardening again. But I think we're about maxed out. That is one big, giant, enormous ring. Yeah, that's probably the max of this stretcher, and looks like the max of the mega stretcher. So let's see what we got. Wow, actually goes past this thing. We're at like 25, 24 and a quarter maybe. So yeah, 24 and a quarter. So that is a big ring. So if you have a friend who plays for the Bears or something, I don't know. That is cool. That is way cool. I think the biggest one I'd made prior for a customer was a size 18, maybe it was a 16. Yeah, I think it was a 16. I had to take it to a size 19, and it was really difficult. I was wrapping leather and trying to figure out a way to get, get the expanding mandrel bigger. But now this makes it so easy. Well, thanks guys. As you can see, size 24 and a quarter Morgan dollar. It's crazy big, but that'll allow you to now reduce it down. And if you're looking for that bigger ring, size 20 or 21, you could also do napkin holders. What else? Ear gauges. Who knows what else? I mean, there's so many people coming up with so many crazy, great, cool ideas that I'm sure they'll find something to do with things this big. So anyhow, thanks again. Be sure to check out the Etsy shop, subscribe and like the video, and I'll see you next time. Thanks again. Bye.